who lived all alone with his mother in the farthest northwest coast of Ireland. And this boy loved nothing so much as to wander along the sands after a storm, because he used to find treasures washed up on the shore. But one morning, after a tremendous great storm, he wandered along the sands, and what did he find washed up on the shore? But of all things, he found a harp in tune. Well, he picked it up and he put it on his arm, and he continued his wanderings along the sands. But in the course of his rambles, his fingers strayed against the strings, and the sound that came out was marvellous. And so he ran right back to his mother to show her what he'd found, and all through that day, look, he plucked on the strings. The sound that came out was marvellous. But he soon found that he could not shape, right, that sound into music. And as day followed day, he plucked on the strings. And he got more and more depressed because he found he had a great love of music right in his heart, see? But he hadn't any skill for it in his fingers. And so he slept very little, he ate nothing. And his mother, who of course was very wise and beautiful and young, understood her son's pain, that she could give him no comfort. And so she went down to the Druid man under the oak tree, and she said, please, look, either give my son the gift of music, or would you take away from him this desire to play music? And the Druid, in proper pre-Christian Druid fashion, says, what will you give me if I do the one thing or the other? She says, I'll give you whatever you ask of me. He says, well, give me your soul, and I'll give him the gift of music. Give me your body, and I'll take away from him this desire to play music. It seems to me, says he, like a simple choice. She said, take my soul, for I would have my son a great musician. And so from that day out, the son became the greatest harp player in Ireland. But the mother, when she died, had to give up her soul and go away down to the other world, where they say that to this very day she sings a song down there called the Bron Umna, or the Soul Agony. And you know what the old people say? That during the daytime, this boy could play music of such gladness that he could charm the eagle from the wren, the hawk from the dove, or the fox from the lamb. But they also say that he could hear the soul agony of his mother, and it would tear at his heart. And they say that you could hear her singing in the music that he played.